Welcome to Live and Local, a show about the events, people, and organizations affecting the Iowa City area. I'm your host, Brian McConnell. Today, I'm joined by my new favorite team, the I.C Bruisers, part of the Junior Roller Derby team. And with me today is Claire Zerwanka, Junior, and Ileana, aka Kaleidoscope. All of you, welcome, and thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So just to get started, Claire, if you could just share a little bit how you got involved and what your role is with the team.
Sure. Well, I started playing about 7 years ago up in Cedar Rapids, and I helped kind of get this team started up there. And then I moved down to Iowa City. I started playing with Old Capital City Roller Derby out of Coralville. And a couple of the people who would come to our games frequently, who were huge fans of roller derby, had some kids that they wanted to be able to play. And so they asked me about starting a junior roller derby team. And so yeah, we got that up off the ground about 6 months ago.
So having a passion for roller derby versus spearheading starting a team, did you question that, or was it just something you were instantly grabbed by and said yes?
No, I mean, I felt like I was a good person to get it going, because I helped to start the team in Cedar Rapids, and I saw what that was all about, and then I also I work for the school district.
Okay.
And so I had a lot of ins with some practice spaces and things that we could utilize with the team.
Wonderful. Kaleidoscope, how did you get involved?
Over the summer, I had a bit of a depression thing going on, so I was kind of unstable, and according to my therapist, I needed an outlet, and I've always loved derby, and I remember going to the first bout with my mom. It was a Monster Brawl, which is a Halloween-themed derby bout, and so we found out there was a junior team, and so automatically that was what I wanted to do. That's what my mom and my therapist pushed my dad to agree to let us do, and it's just been fun ever since.
Very neat. And Junior, how did you get involved?
C'était d'ailleurs, on jouait avec les amis. Mes amis tous étaient partis à la maison, c'était moi qui restais là pour attendre mon père pour entrer à la maison, parce que lui il était à la classe de l'anglais. Quand on a fini de jouer, après, je marchais, moi, je vis seulement les gens qui ont entré de skating. Quand je vis. Maintenant, j'avais besoin aussi d'entrer pour faire. Maintenant, quand je suis entrée, on m'a dit qu'il faut attendre tes parents pour t'aider, pour commencer à faire ça. Maintenant, j'ai essayé d'accepter, je suis partie, j'ai dit à mon père est venu là, il a accepté, c'est pour ça que je commence à faire. Et j'avais eu beaucoup la joie.
Ileana, what's your favorite part about it, or one of the favorite things about what you work on?
I really like watching new skaters come in, because they come in at different levels, and some can skate decently and some can't skate at all.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You couldn't skate. Let's just be honest here.
It was a little rough, but you guys were good teachers, so. And Junior, what about you? What is the favorite thing that you work on?
Making stop, pour mettre stop. J'aime beaucoup mettre stop, parce que si tu ne sais pas comment mettre stop, tu peux voir beaucoup de groupes. Tu pars vite pour mettre ça. Si tu ne sais pas, tu peux connaître des gens, des amis, il peut prendre quoi. Il peut prendre mal. Ça sera trop mal pour vous. Parce que si tu pars vite, puis tu ne sais pas comment mettre stop, comme ça sera.
You'd like to be part of the action, and you helped me learn to stop too. It wasn't real pretty, but you did a very good job. What's the hardest part? We'll start with you, Kaleidoscope. What's the hardest part from what you've learned or what you've gone through doing this?
Sometimes it can be as hard as getting back up when you've fallen for the 1,000th time trying to learn a skill. I'm trying to learn how to properly tomahawk or suicide stop, and I fell so many times. It's kind of, I was like, I'm not going to do this, and now I can do it.
Junior, what about you? What is the hardest thing about roller derby?
C'est comment tourner tes pieds pour regarder quelqu'un qui est derrière toi ou comment mettre une autre stop, like this. Comment mettre ça?
What's been the easiest part? Or, I don't want to say most fun to piggyback on the last question, but were you just kind of a natural when you get out there?
No. It took a few weeks to even get me to start picking my feet up when I was skating, because you can sticky skate fairly quickly. It's the picking up the feet, but the easiest part is probably learning to fall.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is fall.
I was a natural at that.
Yeah, you were good at that. Falling, yeah.
Junior, what have you found as the easiest?
Te tirer pour partir avant. C'est ça qui est facile pour moi.
So you've been doing this for about 6 months with this crew.
With this group, yeah.
What's been the hardest? What's been the easiest? And without naming any names, like the host of this show, do you want to just talk a little bit about some of the challenges, but some of also the growth you've seen and the fun?
I've seen kids walk in from all walks of life with all different personalities and all different ages, and I think what's been the most difficult is really trying to figure out how to incorporate different sizes of kids, who are at different skill levels, because sometimes we have really advanced skaters that are really, really tiny,
right?
And really advanced skaters that are really, really big kids, and so when they're at the same skill level and they're playing all together, I get a little nervous about that, but. And then also some of the older kids and the younger kids are mixed together because they maybe aren't such strong skaters yet. So, but that's also been really fun to be able to see kids grow from that and really form bonds with kids of all different age groups. And it really is, it takes the shape of like a family.
Yeah,
a lot of time.
And when I was there, it was very diverse, both in age and where people came from. Like, Junior, where are you from?
Congo. I'm from Congo.
Very neat.
Yeah.
So, I grew up and roller derby wasn't really around or a big thing going on, or at least not where I was. So I grew up playing baseball and basketball and soccer. Kaleidoscope, do you play any other?
No. Not
No,
athletic
not at all?
until derby.
Well, that's really neat.
And she is very athletic. She,
I can vouch for that.
yeah. Tell them what you earned this weekend.
Most valuable blocker from our team at the bout.
That's right.
Oh, that is very neat. So that was against the Orphan Brigade.
They were really nice, yeah.
They were really nice. Are you saying that because you kind of dominated, or?
Actually, we lost, but they were really
okay.
good. I actually have the other team captain's phone numbers now.
Oh, that's really neat.
Cool.
So that also it kind of brings like what I was talking about with like baseball, just the camaraderie in your team, and even meeting your competitors. That can be good as far as team building and meeting new people. Any special stories either of you want to share from that?
I made one of the other skaters blush really badly.
Oh, yeah?
Please elaborate.
He was going against one of our skaters, Garden Gnome, and Garden Gnome kind of nodded his head, and I looked at Garden Gnome and went, I don't know why you're even trying. He is much cuter than you are. And the skater from the other team turned bright red, and the girls on his team in the line were like, his face, and it was great.
Junior, you play some other sports like soccer too, right?
Yeah, I play soccer too and basketball.
Okay. What do you see similarities between those sports?
Soccer.
Yeah? Why?
Because c'est parce que je vois ça, c'est bien pour jouer. Tu mets les go, tu mets les billes, tout le monde comme ça. Tu as mis les billes, tu as mis les billes. Ça, c'est ça que je vois ça bien.
Very good. So, if you can talk a little bit about what does it take for a kid or whatever to sign up and to be involved? Is there cost involved?
No, so we are the only free junior roller derby league in the entire country, and so we're very proud to say that. We just had a skate-a-thon recently to help pay for insurance and uniforms for kids, to pay for gear. So we do our best to keep the league free for anyone who wants to join. All you have to do is show up at Grant Wood from 6 to 8 on Monday evenings, and bring a parent for the first practice so that they can sign some paperwork. And then we can get you on skates that day. We have skates in the building, and so we can get you started right away. We also practice on Sunday mornings at the rec center. You don't have to make it to every practice. You can come as often as you'd like. We love people who are committed and can keep showing up regularly, but whatever you're able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire, are there ways that people can get involved to help with this?
Sure. Yeah, we have a lot of volunteers. We need volunteers to ref. We need volunteers to time penalties in the penalty box. And you can look us up online. We have a Facebook, I.C Bruisers. We also have a website. And yeah, so just Google us and tell us you want to be involved, and we'll get you signed up for something.
Very fun.
Yeah.
So, Kaleidoscope, you were very, very brave to say kind of how you got involved in other things. And for both of you, I have to be brave now and take a little criticism. What could I have done much better, and what did you see about my skating potential? Because it's got to be bad.
You could have some potential, but the falling, you need to fall small and not across the track, because that could be a penalty for you.
Okay. Junior, when we skated together, was that fun?
Yes, it's a fun.
Yeah. What tips would you give me to become better?
Pour seulement se mettre en bas, tu lèves ton corps, your body and behind you, and you're gonna pull your feet up and go. That's what makes you better.
Very good, very good. So, why did you join? I know you talked about the first part.
I joined because I needed something to do rather than sit at home and just kind of be depressed, because that's not really healthy for anyone.
Right.
And so that's why I joined.
Has joining done anything to change your life?
Actually, yeah. I'm feeling a lot better, and it's not just the amount of medication. It's a huge confidence boost for anyone too. Like, I'll actually wear shorts in public now instead
That's
of
great.
like the pants I wear all the time anyway. And just more outgoing. I've noticed other skaters too.
That's great.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot with several skaters that have come in kind of timid, and by the end are really just kind of their personality comes through.
Yeah.
It's been really cool to see.
That's really, really neat. And we're soon going to be showing a part where I actually participate, but I just want to say it was inspirational, it was fun, and then to have you on today was great again, to just kind of meet you when I'm not wearing roller skates. But thank you so much for letting me do this, and thank you so much for coming. And right now, we're going to see how bad of a roller skater I am and how well I fall. So thank you so much, and here we go to practice. All right, well, here we are at roller derby practice. I have to tell you, I'm scared to death. Last time I was on roller skates, I still rode a bus to school, and I wasn't all that good at it then. So I hope to learn some stuff, hope to meet some neat people, but mostly I just don't want to leave by ambulance. So here we go. It's not a good start so far. My name is Brian. I'm 9 years old, and I'm really excited to join.
So guys, we're gonna teach our new skater how to skate.
Or attempt to.
So, who can do a brief explanation? Raise your hand. Who can do a brief explanation of how the game of roller derby is played? T. Everybody listen to T. Talk to him.
Well, there are three positions: the jammer, the blocker, and the pivot.
Okay.
The blockers and the blocker. There are three blockers and one pivot, one jammer. The jammer is trying to score points, and how the jammer gets points is by getting through the pack. The pack is the blockers, and the pivot.
Okay.
The pivot is basically the communicator. They turn around and look if the jammer's coming in. They either say, let's say there's white team, black team, and it's the white team pivot. Black jammer coming up on inside. They basically warn the pack on which way to go, which way to push the jammer out on.
Who are the tacklers?
There are no tacklers.
Okay.
Basically, you
Okay.
can't tackle, but you can hit with your shoulder, your whole front body down to here, and you can only use this upper part of your arm, this part of your back, no spine.
You can get different penalties, like back block if you hit in the spine, or multiplayer if you connect in some way, shape, or form. There's others.
When you get a penalty, you have to go to the penalty box, and you'll have to spend 30 seconds there, and then you'll get back.
Sounds good. No cheap shots. I'm old and fragile.
Okay, so let's all teach Brian how to skate, all right? So we're gonna all get together, we're gonna pack up. Let's pack up over here on this side of the track.
If you want to go fast, you should probably get down low, like you're sitting.
One voice.
Just like walking. Start. And if you fall over forward, not back.
your life depends on this stopping.
Stop now.
Good enough, huh? I stopped.
Okay, so when you're doing the 6 point, you have to get down on one knee, then the other knee.
Okay. Can you show me one more time?
So when you're going down,
Is your forehead part of the 6 stop? Okay. Okay, good.
but try to like stay in.
Try to what?
Stay in
Saying what?
like a little like huddle kind of thing. Little kind of
Okay. Should I try that one more time?
Okay.
So you go and then I'll go. Better? This getting up thing is not easy.
Well, okay, I'm gonna teach you the tomahawk stop. There's one. Would you like to do the one where you just turn around and stop, or the one where you jump and stop?
I don't think jumping is probably a good idea. Yeah, you can show me the jump one.
Okay, so you start off with just going like that,
Okay.
and then once you're there, you go like that.
Okay. Why don't you do it at some speed? If you don't fall over, I'll try it. Oh boy. Was that the jump one or just the turnaround one?
Just turn around.
Real smooth. Maybe the jump one's almost easier, it seems like.
Yeah, maybe.
Did that on purpose. Want to make the kids feel good, you know?
I didn't learn the jump one first because I didn't know about the other one. I think the other one the first one might be a little easier.
Yeah. Do a good jump one. That was a lot better than I did it. Nice work.
No, you were doing off.
All right, is that all the stops?
No, now I got T-stop.
Okay. Saving the easiest for last, I hope. Oh boy. How do you do that?
Okay, so you just pick your foot up and you put it back here and gently apply pressure.
Okay. So that means you have to skate on one foot. I think I'll use the other 3 stops.
It's always, try it with both legs. It's always easier with one. Bend your knees, it helps. You bend it too far back, you're gonna go to so.
I can't wait for the people to see my dexterity out here.
I'm sure they'll be impressed.
Yes, they will. It's all about boosting their confidence when they watch it, knowing that they can't get much worse than me.
Do you know derby stance?
Do what?
Do you know derby stance?
I don't think so.
It's like
Okay,
this.
so it's safety. So if you fall down, you fall down lower. So you just like bend down low.
Okay.
Like you're almost sitting on a chair, like about to get out of one.
Okay.
So,
Kind of like a toilet.
so yeah, but like,
Go far. Don't go as far.
Okay.
okay, so that's good derby stance. What are we doing? Okay. So good derby stance.
Well, do I start skating?
Yeah, sure.
watch where the cameras are.
Make sure you're always in derby stance.
Always in derby stop. That was a good one. That was a good one, yeah. What's the jammer do?
They try to get through the blockers to get a point.
Okay. So I try to do this or what?
Yeah, but you can't use your arms for fly.
How do you do it then? You just like go.
You have to like come at them and like try to make them fall apart.
Try to get in front of them. They won't let you.
Was I cheating there with my arms?
Yep.
So how do you do it then?
Here. You might fall.
Okay. We make a wall. Or we make a wall, or whatever. Get up here. Let's keep her out. That's one way to do it. Was that an imitation of me? It's a pretty good one. Whoa.
Ghost dance.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna make the wall, Rowan's gonna jump.
Okay. Let's keep this punk out. Do we like actually lock up or no?
Don't. What's the phone? Go that one.
Well, thank you for joining us for this very educational episode of Live and Local. I'm your host, Brian McConnell. Please be sure to tune in to your neighborhood network every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the latest episode of Live and Local. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night.